ladies and gentlemen, to offer his felicitations. Please now welcome to the podium Shri B.K. Krishnaraj Vanavarayar, Chairman, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Coimbatore, Kendra.
The Most Honorable Chief Minister, other dignitaries on and off the dais, friends and guests. I deem it a great honor to be here and to share a few words about the founder. And I should thank Mr. Venu for giving me this opportunity. If you carefully look into the dais, you will see a great coincidence. It's not only one centenary, two centenary celebrations. Venu is celebrating his father's centenary. The Honorable Chief Minister is celebrating his father's centenary. Isn't this a great coincidence? Yes, it is. And when I was asked to come here and say a few words, I told Mr. Venu, I need to know a little bit about your father, because what I know is very little. Then he told me, no problem, I will give you all the information, and we met for hours. And he gave me so much information, now I can even write a book about Mr. Srinivasan, but sir, they have given me 12 minutes. 12 நிமிஷத்துல பேசணும். Anyway, I have to fall in line, no choice. As far as TVS means, you know, as Mr. Venu said, T is what, V is what, S is what he said. All of us will endorse that, I suppose. And let us begin by saluting the great visionary T.V. Sundaram Iyengar, without whom all this is not possible. Now we are in the third generation, and they've kept up that legacy so well that even after hundreds of years, TVS is still known to be what it is. One more thing, TVS means credibility. Nobody can doubt that, I suppose. There could be bigger people, more rich people in Tamil Nadu or in any other parts of India. But when it comes to credibility, my friend Ram is sitting there. Mr. Ram, you are known for that because of the Hindu newspaper, and TVS is also known for the credibility, I would say. This is something very difficult. And he lived only for 57 years. Hard to believe. And in this short span, he has achieved so much. Can you believe me if I say he studied in an ordinary school in Tamil medium, and he has achieved so much? He had very few friends. He always liked to be left by himself. A voracious reader. And do you know what are the things he used to read regularly? Science fictions and technical bulletins and papers. These were the only pastime. And strangely, do you know who were his role models? My friend, do you know? Difficult to believe. The great Krishnamachari, T.T. Krishnamachari is one, and the daredevil Ramnath Goenka, and the great socialist George Fernandez, and the communist P. Ramamurthy. இவங்களை 4 பேர்த்தையும் வச்சுட்டு இவ்வளவு வளர்ந்துருக்கிறாருன்னா அதுக்காகவே கைதட்டலாம். Amazing. Amazing. Isn't it very amazing? A socialist, a communist, a daredevil, and the TTK. Every small thing he will consult all these four. And above all, as you know, he was a great visionary. I think he came ahead of his times. And he thought ahead of his times. Otherwise, how can you explain all this development? He never gambled. He never gambled in business, but he took risks. But all were calculated risks and all risks were covered. So that was his greatness. And I wish this meeting is held with 2,000 students before me so that the present generation should know how they all came up in life. He had an eye for details and a passion for excellence. Professional to the core. Business decisions were taken only for business reasons and nothing else mattered for him. And after all, I was surprised to know from Mr. Venu, he was only a service engineer. And as he said, the then Chief Minister Kamaraj gave him 200 acres at Padi. And in 4 years, 4 companies, Wheels India, Sundaram Clayton, Brakes India, Locust TVS, 4 mighty organizations in 4 years by a service engineer. Then you can understand the business acumen of that person. How could he do all this? Amazing indeed. And of course, the one thing that we have to remember him forever is the revolution he made in two-wheelers. He said, there will be a time when you won't see bicycles on the road, you will only see my two-wheelers. And he told Mr. Venu and his team to prepare a project report, and they prepared it and went and showed him. He said, you guys have not predicted the future properly. Imagine aspire for bigger things. And he asked them to prepare the report again, and that's how we have the two-wheelers today. And as he said, today, do we see a bicycle in the road? Hardly we see. All we see is only two-wheelers. That was his vision. Then, and imagine his times in the 60s. What was India then when he did all this? No big technical education available. No technology was available. The license permit Raj was at its peak. No resource bankers were not willing to finance, and the share trading or market, whatever you call, was never, not known even. And no awareness whatsoever and no guidance. And but then Mr. Srinivasan never gave excuses. Normally what do we say? I want to do a lot of things, but times are not to my favor. Mr. Srinivasan never for once said anything like that. He ventured. He dared and ventured, and he achieved all these things. He never gave excuses. This is what the modern day youth have to know, because the times today are very different. If Mr. Srinivasan were to be in our midst today, what would have been the kind of development he would have done? Just imagine. Everything is available for the modern day youth, but they give excuses to become an entrepreneur. But this man in the 60s, with the conditions then prevailing, could do this much. Then, one thing most of us will not know. Avarudaya Sahodhariyar, the great Srimati Soundaram Ramachandran, அக்காளுக்கும் தம்பிக்கும் உள்ள இடைவெளி ஒரு தாய்க்கும் மகனுக்கும் போல். அந்த அம்மா உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், was a great Gandhian. She had the fortune to move with Mahatma Gandhi. And today the Gandhigram University in Dindigul was founded by his sister. Unbelievable. Who will today start a university like that? But so many years back, his sister started the Gandhigram University. And Mr. Srinivasan, as I told you, saw his sister more as a mother. And the impact was so much. The Gandhian influence was so much. in the TVS home even in those days. Simplicity was the very nature of their lifestyle. Simple living, high thinking, Mahatma Gandhi said, that was very much evident in Madurai those days in their house. They simply lived a middle class family. They avoided all kinds of luxury. Even ladies of the family were asked not to wear too many jewels. இப்போ சொன்னால் ஒத்துக்கும் மாமா, மை சிஸ்டர் இஸ் ஹியர், ஒத்துக்க மாட்டாங்க சார். அவ்வளோ பெரிய பணக்காரர், அவர் வீட்டு பெண்கள் அதிகமாக நகை அணையக்கூடாதுன்னு சொன்னாராம். அது மட்டும் இல்லை, வீட்டுக்கு செலவுக்கு பணம் கொடுக்க மாட்டாராம். முதல்ல தொழிலுக்கு வாங்கின கடனை எல்லாம் அடைத்த பிறகுதான் நான் உங்களுக்கு தருவேன் என்று கிட்டத்தட்ட 100 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பு ஒருத்தர் சொல்லி இருப்பார் என்றால் unbelievable indeed. That's why we are assembling here today. Everybody becomes 100 one day. I will become 100 one day. You will become 100. My friend Mr. Gopalasamy will become 100 one day. நம்ம வீட்டளவில் நம்ம கொண்டாடுவோம். இன்னைக்கு பார்த்தீங்களா, தமிழ்நாடு முழுவதும் அத்தனை பத்திரிகைகளும் முழு பக்கமாக டி.எஸ். சீனிவாசன் படத்தை தவிர எதுவும் கிடையாது. அப்படியானால் வாழ்ந்தா அப்படித்தான் வாழணும். நண்பரே, ஒத்துக்குவீங்களா? துரைமுருகன் இருக்காரு. ஸோ சார், இன்னொன்று, இப்போ நாம் சமூக நீதி பற்றி இவ்வளோ சொல்கிறோம் இல்லைங்க, சோஷியல் ஜஸ்டிஸ். கேன் யூ பிலீவ் டி.எஸ். Srinivasan, coming from a traditional family, believed in social justice. He was very progressive. He had faith in God, but never was he religious. இதை கொஞ்சம் கவனிக்கணும். He had faith in God, but he was never religious. He never believed in all that went in the name of religion. He had a very progressive outlook. Then, he had a tremendous social concern. அதை வேணு அவர்களே சொன்னார்கள். அவருடைய ஃபேக்டரியில் கேன்டீனில் 70 பைசாவுக்கு உணவு தந்தார்கள். Unlimited meals for 70 paise and they can take home also. அந்த அளவுக்கு அவருக்கு அந்த மனிதநேய பண்புகள் இருந்தது. But sad. It was a short life, but well lived, I would say. Will be an inspiration to the youth forever. நான் விரும்புவது, திரு வேணு அவர்களுக்கு நான் சொல்லிக் கொள்வேன், உங்கள் தந்தையாரை பற்றி நல்லதொரு நூலை கொண்டு வாருங்கள், ஆங்கிலத்திலும் தமிழிலும். அது கல்லூரி மாணவர்கள் மத்தியில் தாருங்கள். இன்னைக்கு ஸ்டார்ட் அப் இத்தனை சொல்றோம், அன்னைக்கு எதுவும் கிடையாது. 4 ஆண்டுகளில் 4 மிகப்பெரிய தொழிற்சாலைகளை அமைத்தார் என்றால் அமேசிங். இன்னைக்கு நினைத்து பார்த்தாலும் கூட ஆச்சரியமாக இருக்கின்றது. That was the man. So today times are very favorable. But இப்போ என்ன ஒன்று மட்டும் இல்லை, அந்த முனைப்பு இல்லை. சௌக்கியமோ ஒரு வேலை வாங்கிட்டு ஒதுங்கிக்கலான்னு நினைக்கிறான் இன்றைய இளைஞன். அவர் அப்படி நினைக்கல. The kind of energy, enterprise, enthusiasm and excellence that was found in Srinivasan is not seen today in the present day youth. இப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு மாமனிதருடைய நூற்றாண்டு விழாவை கொண்டாட நாம் கூடியிருக்கின்றோம். This celebration, Mr. Venu, is not limited to your family. இது தமிழகம் முழுவதும் கொண்டாடப்பட வேண்டிய ஒன்று என்று நான் உறுதியாக சொல்லுவேன். ஆகவே இப்படிப்பட்ட ரோல் மாடல்ஸ் we need. I only wish the government brings out a book about the great entrepreneurs of Tamil Nadu and gives it to the management schools and others so that let people know. Don't give excuse. இன்னும் சில பேர்களை என்னால் சொல்ல முடியும். The contemporaries of T.S. Srinivasan, who again never gave excuse, but fought against all odds and established themselves and the state. அப்படிப்பட்ட ஒரு மாமனிதனுக்கு அஞ்சலி செலுத்த நாம் கூடியிருக்கின்றோம். அதற்கு தமிழகம் முதல் அவருக்கு நேரமே இல்லை. எத்தனை பக்கம்தான் சார் நீங்க போவீங்க? எல்லா பக்கமும் இருக்கிறார், கூடவே இவங்களும் இருக்கிறாங்க. எவ்வளவு அலைச்சல், எத்தனை ஸ்ட்ரெஸ், அத்தனைக்கு இடையில் அற்புதமாக பணி செய்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். We have to give a hand for our Chief Minister, because a very soft-spoken man who never takes decision in a haste, thinks a lot, consults everybody and develops consensus in everything before he takes a decision. Sir, we are very happy, sir, to have got you as our Chief Minister. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment is upon us. The TVS Group is proud to announce the TVS Chima Scholarships in memory of Shri T.S. Srinivasan, the founder of TVS Motor Company.